Yeah, I've been here 12 years. I came from Wilmington. I moved up here because I was with a car company. So that's basically, and still with this company, 25 years. So, yeah. A little bit about, why I wanted to do this for modern roofing. People, if you guys, if anybody is needing a roof, this is the company. Customer satisfaction. I always knew what was going on. They kept me informed of every move they were making. And I never had any, sometimes when somebody is not being completely, doesn't have good structure with their company, it kind of makes you wonder, and not with this company. I actually watched them do the roof right here beside me as far as the neighbors go, and I was really impressed. So when they got done, they come over to talk to me, and I had 3 other companies try to get my roof done through the insurance company that I have, and they couldn't do it. Modern Roofing, no problem. They called me in 2 weeks, ready to roll, and I was really amazed. But the structure that they have to keep you informed on every move that they're going to make, I did nothing. They told me what they needed to do, they did it all, and they'd call me and let me know every process, every step of the way. It was just an excellent experience. I had 2 or 3 different techs, and that was just, this company, the way they work, it was like I was family. It's really hard to explain these days because you just don't get that, to where you feel like there's no worries, they're going to take care of everything, and these are the guys that, that you are going to want to do your home. I promise you. That's why I'm taking the time out of my day to do this for you, because of this company. You'll be family just like I was.
Yeah, deal.
Okay?
Dang. I was gonna ask you, so was it like one of the modern roofing guys that came over? Or did your neighbor just swing by and say, "Hey, they just did my roof"? Or
It was actually the general manager of the local Modern Roofing, the district manager, and one of the sales guys, because they were here at this job, just checking it out, making sure the customer was happy, all that kind of stuff. And so they stopped by just to talk to me, and everything went good from there.
good deal. I mean, I know you mentioned, 3 other companies came by to try and, get your roof fixed for you. What kind of, if you don't mind sharing, what kind of issues were you having, like just trying to get this roof covered?
Well, it was to do with the insurance company. At first, they only wanted to patch it, things like that. The other 2 couldn't even get them to do anything. One company called me and said, since you're with State Farm and you've already had a patch done, there's not much else we can do. And these guys never gave up. Modern Roofing never gave up. They worked with, it was like, it was never not going to happen. I was so impressed.
Awesome. I was gonna ask, what kind of like, what do you think like really made the difference on, getting the whole? I see you got the whole roof replaced, not just a little patch.
Yes,
I know we usually come out with the adjuster. Were you there for that, or?
I was not. I was not. But I think it's the overall experience of what they were able to do and their attitude toward what they're doing compared to all the other companies that I work with.
Good deal. I was gonna ask you, how'd the install go? Also, I really like the color you picked on for the singles.
Thank you. Barr helped me do that. He gave me some options and choices, and my wife and I were like, that's the one, matches everything, makes the house, because it was brown. So, anyhow, that's about it for that. That was an easy thing that we had to do because of all the help that we received from Modern Roofing.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna make sure this stays on silent. My bad.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's a good deal. I'm trying to think what else. Do they get it on and off in a day, or?
In a day, believe it or not. Yeah, 3,400 square foot home, in the morning, out in the evening, all cleaned up and everything. They even sent a gentleman out the next day to make sure everything was taken care of. I actually couldn't believe that they even did that. But he found a few things, picked up a few things, but just wanted to make sure we were 100% happy. But that's just the quality, from start to finish that I received from, Modern Roofing. It's unbelievable.
I was gonna ask you, so that's awesome that somebody came out. I'm assuming they rolled a magnet.
They sure did.
Good deal.
Yeah.
The last thing you need is a
3 different times, to be honest. Yeah. There was a couple guys doing it after they did the roof. Then another guy came around and did it. And then the next day, another gentleman came out. So that was awesome.
good deal because tires are way too expensive nowadays.
That's a fact. Yeah, they sure are. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny enough, you heard me mentioning I actually caught 2 nails in my tire on the interstate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of another question here for you. So tip of my tongue. How was you? I mean, you mentioned like 3 times they came by just to really make sure there weren't any nails. Other than that, how was the follow up? Did you get a lot of feedback from saying, "Hey, how's the roof holding up?"
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, I mean, this next question will probably be a pretty much like a no-brainer. Would you recommend us to any friends or family?
100%. If you have any questions, you can even call me. I don't care. That's how good a job and how much I appreciated everything that they did for me from start to finish. So,
I say, but easy. Yeah, he's a killer. No, I would be nervous behind the camera. He's a killer. He's smooth.
Yeah.
I was trying to take phone calls over that. No.
I really only have one question left for you because you nailed everything else I was actually going to ask. Is there anything else that I haven't asked you, or maybe any other comments you'd like to make?
I don't think so. That's about all. I think we covered everything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So what do? Just cut the stuff out of there, or you